Tonight, a man and his stepdaughter in jail charged with the murder of his wife, Jacqueline Smith. Keith and Valeria Smith arrived back here in Baltimore on Thursday morning after being arrested earlier this month in Texas, 20 minutes away from the Mexican border. A judge denied bond for the husband and his daughter, who originally blamed a panhandler for Jacqueline's killing. WMAR 2 News' Jeff Hager tonight with more on the case against them.
The emotion of witnessing the murder of a wife and stepmother at the hands of a panhandler gives way to reality 3 months later, as Keith Smith and his daughter Valeria returned to Baltimore after their capture near the Mexican border as suspects in Jacqueline Smith's murder. The Smiths' respective attorneys suggest they were never fugitives and they're innocent.
Let's be realistic. We would all love to take a vacation to Mexico. You know, you get a chance to go to Mexico, you say yes. Your dad says, hey, you know what, let's head on down to Mexico. Let's take a little family vacation, some R&R. I don't see there being any criminal element to that.
But in court documents, police have lined up plenty of circumstantial evidence that points towards their guilt. The Smiths claim they had spent the evening celebrating Valeria's birthday with Jacqueline at the American Legion Hall on Madison Avenue, before driving south into East Baltimore, where she was killed. But cellular telephone data now suggests the family drove to Druid Hill Park near the Maryland Zoo for 12 to 16 minutes. Smith would later tell detectives he was embarrassed to tell them that he had gotten lost and that they sat in the park to look at pictures taken earlier in the evening. Detectives also tracked down juveniles who had been using one of the victim's credit cards, who said they found it with her designer handbag, which had been discarded at a bus stop near North Caroline Street and Madison Avenue. Perhaps most damning was a source who told police last month that Keith Smith had approached his brother, Vic, at some point and asked if he would help kill Jacqueline, who had spoken of getting a divorce in the weeks before her murder. Still, attorneys for the two defendants are shooting down the state's case.
That we haven't seen any of this evidence yet, and there are a lot of questionable forensics that are included in the statement of probable cause. You can look at it, it's a buzzword for bad junk science potential. So we need to look at all of that very carefully. Mr. Smith is always innocent until proven guilty, and I haven't seen anything yet that proves him guilty.
There were no charges when she went down to Mexico. Nothing was pending. The state's attorney kind of scrambled through this 15-page document together and threw everything they could at the wall to see what would stick. The reality is it's all very, very circumstantial. There is no direct evidence that she did anything criminal, and she looks forward to her day in court.
Now, an autopsy showed that Jacqueline Smith had been stabbed 5 times in the chest, once in the arm. And now judges in bail review said both of Smiths have proven themselves to be extreme flight risk and pose an extreme threat to the public safety. So bail was denied.
Aerial flood warnings remain in place all across a good chunk of central Maryland here overnight tonight. These will carry us through early Friday morning. So remember, watch out for that high water overnight tonight. It may be harder to see it, and never drive through it because you don't know what's underneath of it. Turn around. Don't drown. Seeing a lot of issues across portions of Baltimore as well as out through Frederick and Montgomery counties. 43 degrees. The showers will remain around. We'll start to turn breezy here during the overnight hours. Gusts getting upwards of 25 miles per hour. Showers and windy tomorrow afternoon. Not looking at too much in the way of rain, but it is the wind. Gusts over 40 miles per hour at times. We'll continue with the wind through Saturday, Sunday. The much better day there with temperatures near 60. And then we'll do it all over again on Monday with another round of rain coming across the area, changing over to a little bit of snow early Tuesday morning. No accumulations expected as temperatures go back into the 40s. And then we're right back near 60 as we get towards Thursday of next week.
All right, Eric. Well, you can click with us online at WMAR2news.com for updates on top stories and breaking news. Also for news and weather while you're out there on the go, you can download the WMAR2 app in the App Store. You can watch Live Radar and get breaking news sent right to your phone. Thanks for watching. I'm Jamie Costello.
This WMAR2 News Update is sponsored by Jones Junction.